Today we are going to discuss about malicious software. So this Sherine Glory from RMD Engineering College. So malicious software is from Unit 5. Today we are going to discuss detailedly about this malicious software. So in this topic we are going to discuss about virus, worms, trojans and bots and many other types of malicious software that is to be possible to possibly harmful for our environment. Okay, so this malware or malicious code is a short for malicious software. So this code or software that is specially designed to damage, disrupt, steal or in general infect the or provide illegitimate action uh, on data, host and networks. So what is the difference between this virus and worms? So this virus were able to replicate and it can spread and it can provide modified copies, whereas the worms are something different from virus. So these worms or program that propagates copies itself to other computers, or both are going to propagate itself um, mm, and it is going to modify the copies and it is going to send it itself. So what is the only difference between virus and worms is the virus will be existing within the system, but it will not activate until the user runs or opens that particular program, whereas worms are standalone software that doesn't require any host program or human help to propagate. So here this malicious software is broadly classified into two categories. One is host dependent and host independent, where host dependent is a virus is an example for host dependent. Only when the user runs the program or opens the program, it will get infected. Whereas worms, it doesn't need any action to perform to propagate or any help. The second next one, the malicious software, what we are going to discuss is Trojans. So this Trojans are programs that contains unexpected additional functionality. So it is not like virus or worms. Trojans, it does not reproduce by itself by infecting the other virus like other files like Trojans or virus or worms. So it spread through some user interaction such as opening an email attachment or clicking that file. That is how the Trojans. So these Trojans are also known to be create a backdoor to give malicious user access to the systems. Okay, so these backdoors is nothing but unauthorized access to that particular content, program modification that allows unauthorized access to an functionality. These are done with the help of or through the Trojans. And we are going to discuss about parts of virus. We have infection mechanism, trigger and payload. What do you mean by this infection mechanism? This means where the virus spreads and enabling it to replicate itself, and that is nothing but like a disease. It is going to infect and multiply its copies is said to be an infection mechanism. And triggering is when an event occurs, it is activated and it is delivered. As I said, a virus always needs an action to be performed, like opening of a file or downloading a file. Some action is required, that is said to be a triggering phase. And the payload, where the virus does and besides spreading, and the payload may involve damage or may involve some unnoticeable activities is said to be an payload. And we have different phases of virus. That is number one is dormant phase. So what is dormant phase? So here in dormant phase, the virus is said to be an idle. Okay, so it will be activated by some event like date or presence of file. So not all the virus will be having this dormant phase. So second one is propagation phase. In this phase, virus places an identical copy of itself to other programs, where each infected program will contain a copy of the virus which will itself enter the propagation phase. And the third phase is triggering phase. So in this phase, the virus is activated to perform the function like a dormant phase. The triggering phase can be caused by a variety of system events. And last phase is execution phase. So in this execution phase, the function is performed and it is more or less, it can be harmless or can cause damages. So in this phase, messages on the screen or maybe harm to the system, such as destruction of program or data files can be happen. Most viruses are designed to take advantage of the details and weakness of particular systems. That's all about this phases of virus and a small glimpse about this malicious software. Thank you.